Well, I'm just so happy to be back in One Book for One Book July. Hi everyone, welcome back to Stephanie Plans and Reads. On this channel, talk all things planning, planners, stickers, planning supplies, organization, all of the fun stuff. And if you are interested at all in that, I would hope that you would think of subscribing and leaving some sort of comment. I really appreciate all of the ones that I get, and we're starting to build up quite a little community here, so I'm really excited. And if you know anybody who might like my content, send them my way. So today, as you know, we are, if you've watched my other video that I, quarter two review part 2, I talked about, and maybe I'll link it here for you, I talked about how I'm doing One Book July, and I'm very excited because I am a one book girl. I have another book that I use for my reading journal, but it's not really a planner. It's just a place where I talk about reading and books and record what I'm reading. And then I have another booklet, I'd say, call it a little booklet, that I use for social media. And I knew in June, before I decided to do One Book July, that it was not going to continue. I just didn't like having things that I needed to do that weren't in my main planner. So what I'm going to do today, and hopefully you'll stick around, I am going to go through my setup for One Book July, just not that much. I'm not a big setup kind of person. And then I am going to be doing my plan with me with this gorgeous kit from Planner Kate. This is kit 612. I think you can see it there. Gorgeous, like blush tones, I'd say, and very like muted kind of sagey greens, but bluey sagey greens. Really lovely kit. So what I did was I got the Hobonichi Cousin kit because I have an A5 planner, Sterling ink. And this year, you know, every year planner companies reformat their kits, and she's reformat her kit. And I love the inclusions of, you know, different things. Like I love that she kept these check boxes here. But I really like these new like deco kind of swatches things. I love the bigger numbers here. Like the new font. So yeah, I'm really excited to use this. And then I also got, because I always, well, not always, but I often get it, is the larger font. It's sheet 8, I think here, additional sheet 8. And I like this style of font, and I didn't have a lot of these colors. So I thought I would keep that. So let's start with, sorry about that. Let's start with the things I did to make sure that this was going to work for me for my social media, and I've added my reading in here. So let's see how that worked. You may find that you see a cat go by. This is Zeus. His father is not here. My other half is not here at the moment, so he's going to be annoying. So he might be in the shot. So yeah, just kind of ignore the orange fluff that goes by. Okay, so what have I done? So this is a Sterling ink common planner, and what I needed to do was add a few things. So here, so the first thing that I did was set up the quarter 3, and it was just basically my goals. There is a bit of a shadow too because I'm doing this at night, or later on in the evening. Because yeah, that's the best time for me to do it. Okay, so my like the big goals, like high level stuff, go on the top. And then I try and break it down for each month, what I want to do each month. And then I would write like a little highlight thing here, which I have not done for June yet. And then I had to change a couple of these things here. So floss, eye drops, water, skincare, walk, social media, Stephanie Plans and Reads, work, and clean. And so these habits here are related specifically to my goals. So I want to increase flossing, remembering my eye drops, and remembering my skincare. And I wanted to get to, on my walks, I walk twice a week, and I wanted to get to 3 miles 2 times this month, see and contact 2 friends, have at least 1 date night, and get YouTube up to 350. And we're doing that. So thank you very much. If you are a new subscriber, I really appreciate it. If you were an old subscriber, meaning you've been with me since the beginning, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You are helping me to meet this goal, so I really appreciate it. So that's that. When we got to the month, I generally wasn't a big month person. I would put things like sports things that I wanted to remember, the holidays, for example, any appointments. So that's all I did really. So I knew that I could put in my social media in the month. So I'm just going to put my hand over those so you can't, but they're just cut down Post-its that tell me what my videos are going to be this month. And I just have it covered because, it's a surprise. Don't want to give you a spoiler. But yeah, so then I just put like what I do on social media, TikTok or Instagram. And so all my social media can get here in terms of the planning that needs to happen so that I know what's going to be happening, if that makes any sense. The kind of day-to-day or weekly jobs for this part will go in the weeks. And then I also wrote down at the bottom here with this little empty spot, the books that I read, the genre, and the rating, because I had that in my reading journal. And so I want to kind of replicate that here. So then for the weekly, a couple things changed here as well. So I just want to make sure it's all in frame. So normally down here I would have my to-do list, but I don't need that, and I'll talk to that in a second. But I did need to put what I read each day. So we're on Thursday, so I've only read a little bit by now. But so I have every day's reading listed down below. And then here are my jobs for the social media for the week, like things like I have to remember to post this or whatever. Now, I really like the kind of having this like, what's a clear Post-it note, and that has worked out well, but I'm still not happy. I'm not happy with this because like, okay, so I'm going to be transparent here. While I hold the transparent Post-it note. But something like, okay, so I want to post like 3 times on Instagram, let's say. So I have IG photo, post, IG photo, post, IG photo, post. So that means take the photo, post it, take the photo, post it. But I want this to say every week, Instagram photo, and then what the photos are. And for the YouTube filming and stuff, like I want more detail so that I know, and I also want it to be like almost monthly so that I know I need to take this picture, at the beginning of the month, and then I just like tick them off as I go. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but I'm just finding like my social media is really the only like job I have at the moment because I'm not working, and I'm finding like I need a lot more space to write it out, but I don't want to move from one book. And I don't want it to have its own book because that doesn't remind me enough to do it. So anyway, so I'm still, dealing with that, but I've got my food down here, my goal for reading for the week. This part didn't change really at all. It's just mainly the bottom. Okay, so that hasn't changed. This part hasn't changed. This part has put in my reading and taken out my to-do list. So then my to-do list has moved to, you guessed it, my dailies. And this is what I was doing in the Hobonichi Cousin last year. It's a good fit for me. I like this a lot. So usually I decorate. I mean, I've started there. It's not really finished, but I pre-decorate some days, and then I can just go and put my to-do list on the one side, and then I have grateful for and a highlight section, or like a kind of journal section. It's really just what happened. And then on the side, underneath the to-do list, for example, I have spaces to put like little notes or something, or little things that I just want to remember. And when I was doing this, where it was like 2 days on one page, I was getting my gratitude and my like highlight section, but then there was really no place to just kind of jot down like random notes. And I like this. I know it doesn't look as neat perhaps as something like this, for example. This looks lovely and neat, but this is more, kind of lived in and used and kind of played with. And you can tell even by the pages, they're a little bit more crinkly and stuff, which I love. So that's working for me. I'm excited about it. I want to continue doing One Book July. And we're going to be planning week 28, and maybe the second week in July, and this might continue. I might be able to do this for, I don't know, maybe the whole of the year. I will say though that I am still keeping up to date with my reading journal, only because this has got everything in it, and I don't want to not have July in here just because I did One Book July. So I'm like kind of copying the same information, but I don't mind that. This gets more more detailed about some of the things I'm liking about the books or not liking, and that sort of thing. Right, so let's begin with this plan with me. So I'm planning the week of, it's the 28th week. So it's the week of July 8th through to July 14th. So I'm just going to start with putting these little dates on the date strip. So I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, and I don't know if I should even attempt it, but I'm gonna. So these, so these kits come with a skinny washi and then a fat washi. And I think you can see that while I'm doing it. So it comes with a skinny washi and then a fat washi. And for the most part, I see people using the skinny washi up top with the date covers, so just underneath, and then the kind of chunky one at the bottom. Now, I just showed you that won't really work for me, because I like to have the space at the bottom to write what I'm reading. So, I really love this bottom washi. It's so pretty. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using it. So what I thought I might do is take this and kind of like cut it into like a wavy kind of pattern. And then put it that way. So the straight edge is there and the waviness comes down here. Guys, should I do it? I think it'll look nice. And I don't want just the skinny washi at the top, because I'm going to use the skinny washi at the bottom to kind of delineate the reading section. Ooh, that's not good. So what say you guys? What do you think? I mean, if this was alive, I could just get your, thoughts and opinions. And then, do what I want anyway, probably. But, no, I'm kidding. I mean, that's a way that we can have some sort of engagement, is that I can kind of post questions like, which planner should I use, or, that kind of thing. So I'm going to cut. So it would be ideal if I had one of those tools, and I used to have one of those tools, but then, well, it broke. So I'm going to cut it, and hope that, and I'm going to cut right through the paper, because I think that'll help the sticker better. It's okay to cut things. If you're worried, it's okay to cut things. Gosh, I'm worried. This is a full, yeah. We take a chance. And then if it doesn't work out, I would know not to do it next time. But, I mean, well, I don't hate it, guys. I don't hate it. To flip the book over so that I can see properly. But then I'll show you and see what everybody thinks. Put them there, I wonder. And then I'll have to use this too. What do we think? So I like it. It's just slightly different. And then I still have all of this left. I could just have that. Yeah, I like it. I probably wouldn't do it every week, but oh, we can't see it. There you go. I think could that have been smaller? Yes. But I think it's all right. It does what I want it to do. And then I can use this one down here. So I need probably right on here would be fine. So yeah, that gives me enough. I think it looks all right, guys. I'm happy with it. That's the most important thing. Also, I mean, I know a lot of people in the community, well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but I know some people in the community are very, very, I don't know, like particular, perfectionist almost about their planners. And if they make one little, spelling mistake or anything, it's like, get rid. Almost like they throw out the whole planner. I'm not like that. And I don't think that we need to do that, to be like that. I think we should let our mistakes and experiments, they should be enjoyed. Okay, so then I like this Hello Weekend, and I'm gonna put, so you get a weekend with the kit as well. And I have nothing against that one, but I like this one better, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to kind of overlap it over the longer part of that washi. Right. So now there's some things that I need to put in the sidebar. So first I like this, that she includes this one. This is the, you know, I'll try and get, it's the day, the week boxes with the days on it. I use that for meals. It's not a meal plan. It's more like a meal record, because I don't plan ahead. We have a series of meals that we always have, and we say in the morning, oh, do you want this or do that? And then that's what we have. And I'm happy with that. And I don't know if she has a meals in here or not. I've got an out to eat. But I have a meals. I have them, actually I'll get those out now because I'll probably need them. So I have a, you know, kind of a little stack here of things that often get used in this. And the meal plan is one of them. So these stickers I got from, God, I can't believe I'm doing that. These stickers I got from PMD, PM Designs. Love them. I love everything about PM Designs. Okay, and then at the top, as you can see, I'll show you. I usually just look at this. I need a section that says like this week. So there's a this week here, and there is a this week here. Ooh, I kind of like that this week. I think I'm going to use this one, and I'll put it on this kind of flaggy I have noticed now that we're about just over halfway, that certain places where I put the stickers are starting to have that bump. It doesn't bother me. I just notice it. One of the things that you can do, obviously, to stop that is to move where you put things every week. But to me, that would be ridiculous because I would not know what's going on. Other things is just to live with it and not care, which is what I'm doing. Okay, what else do we need on this sidebar? Nothing really. I mean, we've got this like week of, I suppose I could put that up there and then put my week sheet. The only problem is these ones are just ever so slightly, column is ever so slightly bigger than the Hobonichi, so they stick out a little bit, so you either have to kind of overlap them. That's good enough. And then I have a week 28 sticker that I can just put in the week of section. Lovely, we're getting things done. Now, time for, oh no, that's not, I lied. Okay, so I need to put that I'm reading here, that this is reading stuff. I don't know if she keeps, she used to have a little stack of books, but they don't appear to still be here, which is not a problem, because Lord knows I have enough book stickers. I think I'll use this. And I'll put like reading on there at some point, not right now. Okay, let's look at the week and the month. And I have some 2 mountain days, and the Cricket's on what starts Wednesday. Okay, well, we know, first of all, that I have training, here's these ones. I have training on Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, do I want to do that over top of it? Doesn't mind. Doesn't matter. Doesn't. No. I need to move that down. Just not a problem. She says that she can't place a sticker properly. So this will be for training on Monday and Monday. There's Tuesday and Thursday, and that's Crooked. Maybe this is why most people plan during the day and not at night, because they're a bit dumb. I'm a bit dumb. Anyway, hey ho, we're moving on. And then Cricket is on Wednesday. And I think I might, so we've got 4 of these, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna use this one. For Cricket. And then I'm going to use this. I'll use this one over here. I'm trying to use up like all of one sheet, but it never works. I'm gonna put that here because that's where I usually do laundry, and so we've got laundry day. Gonna use that. And what else do I do? There's a little emoji, little icon. And then I also usually do some cleaning. So I'll put clean house. Is that gonna fit there? It will. What's there? Oh, there's this little like vacuum cleaner, and I'll use that for clean house. Am I all over the place? Sorry if I am. So this is Cricket, and it's going to be on telly. So I'm going to use this little television emoji. Got that on my mind. The television icon. And I'll just put it like in the corner here, and then I've got some Cricket stickers, of course. And I'll put like the details underneath this, like that. And then we said we had some mountain stages. So I'm also watching the Tour de France. Mountain stages are on Wednesday and Saturday and Sunday. Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm going to use these. Was it Wednesday? Was it Monday? Oh my goodness. It was Wednesday. Saturday, Sunday. These aren't at the times that this is all happening because I can't do that. But I'll put them I really want this up here. Maybe I'll move Cricut down. Maybe I'll move you down a little bit, Cricut. So one thing that's good about Planner Kate stickers is they're usually really, really good to get off. And that's important when you have an ability to make everything much more difficult because you don't remember things or you don't know how to organize your brain properly. I'm going to be doing a video about planning with a chronic illness. I have a chronic illness and I have brain fog, which is where it's different for everybody, but my brain fog is one that I can't often come up with the word that I'm trying to, I think it, but I can't get it to come out. Or I can't think of it at all. But I know what I want to say. And somebody who's lived with this chronic illness now for quite a number of years, I think, it might be nice to, kind of talk about how I approach planning and how different it might be from somebody who doesn't have the same kinds of conditions. So I'm going to be doing that. That's coming up probably next week. So if you're interested at all in that, or if you know somebody who is, again, send them my way. Right. So that's all in terms of like specific plans that I have. The only other thing is I know for sure that my other half has to ref I don't know if it's a 7 or a 9, football or soccer then. So I'm just gonna put that because that will remind me that he's not gonna be home for that. Right, okay, so now let's get some deco. So we have this Hello Monday and Finally Friday, so I'm definitely going to use those. I have an AM routine and a PM routine that I want to put there, so I'm just going to put it down a little bit. And Finally Friday. Not that, when you don't work, Friday doesn't really, not really that important, but I still like it. And these boxes. So I have got 4 of the decorative boxes. I already have 2 of these boxes in. So I'm thinking like a Monday, Thursday, if I go Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So the problem is I need, what do we think? Or do I just do like one here and one here? And, I think I'm just going to use them all because, you know what? Full boxes need to be used with the kit, you know? Like if you have the space, you might as well use it. So I'm going to go there. Something tells me that I should keep, not put them together. So then I would put one here. And then I'd be able to use 2. Guys, what do I do? What do I do? I like this placement of about 6 o'clock at the bottom. And then those ones are almost, that one's a little high. I could bring that one down. That's too much, Stephanie. That's very much micromanaging this situation. So I could go like that. Let's just see what it looks like. So I could do that and then put like one of these boxes here. Then that's quite close to that. Or I could just leave it open. Six. Yeah, I think leave it open. I go like that. And then this one here. I feel like this is a bit rambly of this plan with me. This is a plan with me that's taking forever. That, what do we think about that? And then this is free. I could put like a box there. Or these are bothering me. These are throwing me off. I know, I can hear what people are saying already. Move that down there. And you're absolutely right. Oh my gosh. Usually I know more, like I'm more, I don't know, like, yes, definitely put that there, put this there and the other, but I'm finding like, because I think it's because I've switched, you know, what I was, how I was planning. So I was got a little bit mixed up. So now I could move this down to this level and that would give a chance for a box to be there. Did I just not get finished saying about how I'm not like that worried about perfection and everything, and that we shouldn't be worried about perfection? Was that this girl who just said that? Because I think it was. And it's not really perfection that I'm seeking, I suppose. It's like, I just want, it's probably more balance is what it is. And if it's not balanced out, then it feels, yeah, not as fun. I think that was about here. So I don't know what will go there yet, but that, yeah, I like this. This looks a little bit more cohesive. Okay, let's see. And we have, on Thursday, we also have the garbage, the trash day. So many of the kits come with trash day because Americans say trash, but I never say trash. I always say garbage, but I don't have stickers like that for this kit, so we're calling it trash day. And I have my training stickers here, so I will add those. If you're new to my Plan With Me's, you might be wondering, well, you haven't written any plans. And I mean, in some ways, you're right. So what's going to happen is, as I go through the week, I will write it down. It's more like the things that I need to know get written down. So if I had a meeting or an appointment or something like that, like laundry, like for example, trash always goes out on a Thursday. So I would have that kind of stuff. But any kind of like work I've done or like what I did in the day, I add that as I go. But I do need to add it because otherwise, if somebody says, did you mail that, you know, bill or that check or whatever, I would never know unless it's written down in my planner. So we have an AM and PM that we need to put in. AM and PM routines, and we need to put reading. I think I'm going to use, I've got a script there. So I will use this script down here. And then, like I said, my AM and PM routines, again, because we've got mostly scripts. I'm going to use this one. It's a little bit long, but it works. AM and PM routine. What else? I'm just going to look at the other week so I can see. Oh, pill tray. And my YouTube video sticker. I hope everyone had a good holiday. I know, I mean, in Canada, it was Canada Day on the 1st, and today, the day that I'm filming, is the 4th of July for the US. So everybody should have had a nice, happy, restful couple of days. I think this might be it. I'm just noticing like some of these stickers are coming up a bit. I don't know if that's because I've rearranged them too many times or what. Okay, so that is where we are. Like I said, I'll be adding stuff as we go along. I think I was gonna put my YouTube sticker in as well, which I will do now. So probably like a blush or even just a black and white. This one will work. Maybe, no, it won't. Let's just use black and white. So this video will come out on Sunday. All my videos come out on the Sundays generally. But this week, the video that I linked at the beginning of this came out on the Wednesday. So yeah, I think that's done for now. It's a really nice, calming kit. It does look very sparse when I finish, but you can see it does get filled in as I go. So fear not, it will definitely get used. So I'm really excited about being in one book for July. I hope that I can continue finding one book enough. I have been, you know, putting a little bit of social media in this back because I do have quite a lot of pages. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a solution for that social media that will fit in here. And yeah, fingers crossed that I can find something. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking around. This is a bit of a long and rambling video, and if you stuck through the entirety, you are a true gem. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you are doing One Book July. Are you having fun with it? Are you liking it, or are you thinking I need my books back? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.